It's funny. We use thousands of words every single day without really thinking about them. So today we're going to do just that. We're taking one simple word, competition, and putting it right under the microscope. And trust me, you'll be surprised by what we find. Let's dive in. So really, how much can you squeeze out of just one word? Well, it turns out a whole lot. Think of this as a guided tour, and our map is the dictionary entry for competition. Let's see what secrets it's hiding.
Okay, first things first. Before we get into what it means, how do we actually say it? Let's start with the sound.
And right away, things get interesting. What you're seeing here is the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. It's basically a guide to the exact sounds. Now notice that first vowel. In the UK, it's more of an O sound, competition. But in the US, it opens up to an ah sound, competition. It's a subtle difference for sure, but it's a perfect little snapshot of how the same word can sound different depending on where you are. All right, so we've got the sound down. Now for the juicy part. What does competition actually mean? And yeah, you guessed it, it's not quite as simple as just one single definition.
Yep, two. Two totally distinct core meanings are packed into this one word. And if you really want to master it, you've got to understand both.
So meaning number one is competition as the event itself. Think of a spelling bee, a sports tournament, a science fair. That whole thing is a competition. And because you can have one competition or several competitions, this version can be both countable and uncountable. And this example, it just nails it. The World Cup competition isn't the other teams Brazil is playing against. Nope. It's the entire tournament, the whole event that they're a part of. Okay, now let's flip it. For the second meaning, competition isn't the event, it's the other people. It's your rivals, the other companies, the other teams, anyone you're up against. And this version is usually uncountable. You wouldn't say, I have 3 competitions. You'd say the competition is tough. See? Perfect example right here. The competition has lowered prices. It's not talking about an event, it's talking about all the other rival businesses. Same word, totally different job. It's pretty cool, right? No word is an island. They've all got a family tree of sorts, a bunch of related terms. So let's meet a few of competition's closest relatives. So let's break this down. To compete. Well, that's the verb, right? It's the action you're taking. A competitor is the noun for the person doing the competing. And rival is just a fantastic synonym for when you're using competition to mean your opponents. They're all part of the same team, all centered around this one core idea. Okay, we've covered a ton, but hold on, there's one last piece to this puzzle, and honestly, it might be the most important part. It's a kind of hidden status that makes this word really, really special. Buried deep in the data, there's this little tag, a classification that elevates competition from just another word to something much more fundamental to the English language. And there it is, it's on the Basic English 850 list. So what does that mean? It means linguists have identified this as one of 850 essential words needed for basic everyday communication in English. This isn't just a word, it's a core building block of the entire language. And this isn't just an idea, it's an official classification. That BE850 tag is how the word is formally categorized, marking it as part of that foundational vocabulary. So, let's put it all together. Competition is a noun. It can be countable, like an event, or uncountable, like your rivals. But the real kicker is its BE50 status, which tells us it's one of the most fundamental words you can learn. So there you have it. We just unpacked an entire universe from one single word. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many of these other basic words that we use every day are hiding just as much complexity right there in plain sight?